Hey, thank you so much for tuning in for this incredible bout that we have. It's going to be Missouri Roller Derby versus New Jersey All-Stars. I'm Pal Jack, and I'm going to give you the lineup. For New Jersey, we have 007, I Must Be Dreaming, Pushy Galore. 010, She'll Leave You in Pitch Black, Neon Lights Out. 022, She's Seen Your Future and It's Grim, Arcana Tarot. Number 15, Rides in Style, Rolls Royce, Joyce, that is. 1979, Despite All the Rage, it's Smashing Pumpkin. 212, there's a full moon out tonight, Wheel Wolf. 22, She Knows the 10 Crackdown Commandments, Higgy Smalls. 262, Who's a Glory? This a Glory. Number 3 has your PhD, it's Dr. Babe. 3, 2, 1, Let's Dance the Night Away, it's Sassafraggle. Give 42 a quick stir, it's Nesquik. 44 Will Never Break the Chain, it's Fleetwood Smack. 594 Isn't Clowning Around, Harley Sin. 613 Seen Her Crown Shine, it's Queen Speed. 7782 Deploy the Tear Gas, cause it's a riot. Number 88 will give you a Sugar High, Pixie Sticks. 902 is PH Balance for a Woman, Lady Speed Stick. And number 95 lures the sailors to their doom, Mermaid Mayhem.
And I'm P. Armageddon, going to introduce you to our roster for Missouri Roller Derby, otherwise known as MORD, M-O-R-D. 07 is Carb Crusher, 100 Vanna Wipeout, 113 Slam I Am, 13 is Kim Kardashian, 15 is Bolt Action, 1701 Trekkie Monster, 2012 Wildside, 225 Swamp Smasher, 312 Warpath Again, 37 is Lenevo Knievel, 40 is Mount Crushmore, 451 is Thea Impact, 56 is Birdsong, 7 Tornado Alley, 7777 Dizzy Aster, 8110 K-Woo, 860 Black Mamba, number 9 Pussycat, and number 96 is The Educationer.
Now, New Jersey played earlier today, beat Desi. MORD hasn't played yet today.
Yep.
Who do you think's got the advantage there, PR?
I don't know. I mean, being as MORD has not been on a track yet. I mean, they're still pretty fresh, but they also haven't been out there to get that real track experience yet in the game of being skating on this track. So Jersey's already been out there once, knows the track, knows the feel of it. So it may be kind of a push. I mean, we'll see. We'll see as we get ready for jam number 1 lining up here right in front of us and on your screen. And away we go. Tornado Alley is the jammer for Missouri Roller Derby.
And meanwhile, Riot is jamming for Jersey.
And Lee Jammer going to get out front there quickly. That is going to be Tornado Alley for MORD.
And we got Riot coming up quick on their heels. She's, in fact, looking over her shoulder, Tornado Alley, to see Riot coming up quick.
That pack's got some speed now coming through turn number 3 into turn 4. And that's going to force the call off. We got, looks like, a couple of points picked up.
I think that's for Jersey, isn't
yeah,
it?
I'm trying to see
I can't
which.
quite see the color of the glove.
Yeah, we're going to find out in a second. We're trying out some new things here with the jam wraps. I think scoreboard's trying to get everything wrapped up here, so we'll see who the points.
That was 2 for Jersey.
You're right, for Jersey. First points go to Jersey.
All right.
And
Wheel Wolf will be going for Jersey now.
We'll get the ID on the MORD jammer in a second.
I think it's Pussycat.
I think that is. Let's see. And once again, fierce action in front of that pack. Lee Jammer going to go to Jersey. Wheel Wolf skates out in front and picks up lead.
It's Wheel Wolf. But once again, the second jammer gets out quick.
Yes.
It's going to put some pressure on him. Not going to be a big jam, you know?
Yeah. Pussycat trying to catch back up to the pack here now as the whistle is going to blow. Jam gets called, but looks like we're going to official timeout quickly here to get some stuff resolved, and it'll stop our game clock at 18:35. 2-point jam for Jersey now gives them 4 points as we stand right now. I'm not sure if this official timeout is going to change anything with the scoring, but as we stand right now, 4-0 in favor of Jersey.
I know what you're all thinking at home. You're saying it's so exciting. Even the officials needed a break immediately.
Exactly. It's been an exciting day so far, too. I mean, we're already at game number 6 here, day 1 of Y'all Stars.
Going so quickly.
And this is day 1 of 4 days of Derby here in Thibodaux, Louisiana. We're glad to have you here watching from wherever you may be in the Derbyverse.
That's right. Maybe you're at home doing dishes. Maybe you're at work and your boss don't know you got your earphones in. Whatever you're doing.
That's typically me when I'm watching a tournament day all week. Because having that Thursday day is like, it's a little odd. We're used to having that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but that extra day is like, Okay, so how do I get my derby watching in while literally I'm usually either taking a break on Friday to come down to a tournament or I'm either having a watch party or something, you know?
Right, exactly.
So we're going to line it up here for jam at number 3.
We got Trekkie Munster going up against Fleetwood Smack, I think.
We do. That is correct.
All right, both getting stonewalled at first.
Yeah, both teams' walls setting up really quickly. And a nice rotation in the front by Jersey and scooting through the pack. Lead jammer going to go to Fleetwood Smack.
She'll never break the chain. But once again, the other jammer out pretty much right away. These teams are not going to let each other run away with it.
Now, and we've seen another fast-paced jam running around the track. Not a lot of stopped motion with these braced wall work.
It's like old school derby.
Exactly. Here we go. Jam is going to get called off. Looks like 3 points picked up by Jersey.
So Jersey continues to shut out Missouri, but MORD is keeping the score close, right? Just a couple points each jam.
Exactly. Shout out to our sponsor, 187 Killer Pads, often imitated, never duplicated, 187 Killer Pads. Lining up for jam 4.
Oh, go ahead.
Lining up for jam 4. Looks like we have Kim Kardashian for MORD up against Pixie Sticks, who is the MVP of game number 1 there for Jersey.
Yeah, had a really great game in that first bout against Desi.
And a lot of scrum work here, just everybody trying to get position here. Now we see a little bit of a lockdown on the wall work.
Yeah, shuffling their feet, but not seeing any daylight. Trying the inside track for Pixie, it's not working. The outside track almost looked for Kim like it was going to work, but they surrounded Kim quickly.
Jersey losing a blocker to the penalty box. Mermaid Mayhem on a forearm call.
Yikes. Nobody's going to help Pixie jailbreak because of that. But
Pixie trying to go to that inside lane, but good job here by MORD to shut that door.
Yes, and that was a great block by the pivot from New Jersey. Number 3, Dr. Babe, stopped MORD from picking up lead jammer status.
Pixie just trying to dance around that outside lane. And, they're going to get a track cut call on Pixie Sticks. Okay. So I believe first power jam of the game, Jack, is going to go to MORD.
This is a shot for MORD to erase the 7-0 lead.
They get their blocker back there for Mermaid Mayhem. So now back at full strength is going to be Jersey.
The star cleanly. Couldn't hand off the star cleanly, and then there you go.
Picks it back up now, trying to get through the pack. Oh, it's like a big bump in the front from the pivot for Jersey, but able to stay in bounds. And clears the pack for the initial.
That was a smart play by Bolt Action, not picking it up off the ground and getting a penalty.
Bolt
and
Action,
not accepting it.
A veteran blocker and skater for arch rival, now playing this weekend here with MORD. So good to see Bolt out there and, of course, having an impact already here early on in this game.
Absolutely. Here comes the jammer for New Jersey to put some pressure on.
And now we're starting to see those walls cinch in a little bit here on these opposing jammers.
We got less than 20 seconds left in this jam. Who's going to make a move?
And it looks like Pixie tries to go inside, takes the spill.
Meanwhile, we got MORD. They got nothing going to their knees. Just can't get out of the pack. Can't find any daylight.
MORD loses a blocker to that Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box as the whistle blows. Jam comes to an end.
Wow.
4-point pickup on the pass, I believe, by MORD. MORD's first points of the game.
Yep.
So 4 points for them. Jersey kept off the board in that jam. They still have 7, so a 3-point game here early on.
Exactly. If you're MORD, you say, hey, we're on the board. If you're Jersey, you say, hey, it could have been a lot worse.
Yep. And only a 3-point differential here. 15 minutes and change here to go in our first half. Jam 5 lining up.
Tornado Alley's back out there against Riot again.
And off it goes. The pack comes back to meet him at the jam line. And kind of a reverse momentum thing as Riot in the back gets hung up, but Tornado Alley, meanwhile, like a tornado, blowing through that pack.
Pushing the blockers out of her way.
Sometimes that reverse momentum coming back to a jam line start can be a detrimental if your jammer builds momentum quickly off the jump.
Yep, absolutely right. Absolutely right, PR. All right, Tornado Alley had to get cycled back, sees Riot coming, so just calls it, but picked up 2. So we got a tight ball game here, 6-7, 6-7. All you young kids out there. All you young kids.
My daughter's somewhere out there. 6-7.
See, we're hip.
We are. We're hip to the cool stuff.
Yeah, me and PR. Nothing says hip.
I am like totally hip to the cool stuff. Hey, Trigger.
All right, number 9 is going to be jamming Pushy
Yes.
Cat. They're going to be jamming for MORD. And Wheel Wolf, number 212, is going to be jamming for Jersey.
So apparently the stream crowd out there in the chat is loving our accents, Jack.
Oh, nice.
Me being South Louisiana, you being New York.
Perfect.
Off we go, yeah.
You're a little bit country, I'm a little bit rock and roll.
Pussycat and Wheel Wolf are your jammers. Wheel Wolf is lead.
Wow, Will Wolf.
4-on penalty assessed in the pack on Jersey.
That's Higgy going to the bench. A valuable block.
Oh, a penalty assessed in the pack to Pussycat.
Uh-oh, cut
Gonna
the
be,
track.
Yep, going to be a power jam now for Wheel Wolf and Jersey.
Let's see what Will Wolf is going to do here. I wonder, we're already 30 seconds plus in. Will she take advantage, or will she try to keep the jammer in the block?
Cut it to freeze the jammer, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a typical attack you do see.
Yeah.
As soon as that jammer penalty gets called, they'll ice it right there and can start a whole fresh power start jam.
She got through. She got some points. It looks like it looks like her team is telling her, skate on. Skate on, skater.
Yeah, and Will Wolf trying to break through now. That wall set up in the front by MORD. Goes to the inside and set pirouettes to the pack.
Beautiful, done.
4-point ring up here.
All right. Here comes Pussycat. They're back on the track.
And we are all the way in the backstretch here across from us. We're seated in turn number 1, but we got a good view of the action here as that pack is just trying to separate out. Now we have 2 distinct walls. MORD in the front trying to keep Jersey, in the back trying to keep Jersey at bay. Meanwhile, the Jersey wall trying to cinch in on MORD, loses a blocker to the Hampton and the Sweets penalty box.
They're going to have to let Pussycat go here in a second. The pack is dissolving.
They're trying to get back in here now. Yep, there we go. Pussycat able to continue for the initial pass.
Yep, and now ready to start scoring.
So Jersey now with 2 blockers in the penalty box, so blocker advantage for MORD.
This is a chance to get back some of those points they lost while they were in the box.
So jam timer, of course, down to 5 seconds. So last few seconds ticking away here on the jam. We'll see about points once the whistles blow. Looks like 3 points picked up for both teams on that pass.
Okay, so at the end of the day, that was a good jam for Jersey.
So 2 points for MORD on that jam. They have 8. Jersey has 18 after 11-point jam for them.
They took advantage of that penalty. That's what good teams do.
Want to thank one of our awesome great sponsors here, Louisiana's Cajun Bayou. Thank you very much to Louisiana's Cajun Bayou, where Sassy Ball meets Bon Appetit. Discover our Cajun lifestyle at lacajunbayou.com.
All right, Trekkie Munster is going. Fleetwood Smack is going. Trekkie Munster is your lead jammer. Boldly going where no one has gone before. Trekkie Munster.
I've never been there before as far as being a lead jammer, because I'm not a skater, but I like to talk about skaters.
Trekkie tiptoeing through the inside, picking up a quick 4. This is going to be a good jam for MORD.
Smack breaks through to pick up the initial pass. Now both jammers scoring eligible. Trekkie to the inside. Going to...
They're begging Trekkie to call it.
Yeah.
She got
a penalty on that one. Forearm call on Trekkie. So lead jammer is gone. We got a power jam for Jersey and a full 2-minute jam, Jack.
Yes. And, just when I was thinking MORD was going to have a nice jam. You can't commit penalties as a jammer.
Exactly. Jammer penalties can be just a huge, huge issue if you let those get out of hand.
That's right.
So now Fleetwood Smack, yes, to the outside, dancing on the inside. Oh, no, outside OPR is going to call a track cut on
okay, let's switch
Fleetwood
jammers
Smack.
here. Let's do a little jammer switch.
Little jammer swap there. So Trekkie... Well, it won't be a swap. Trekkie got out on time.
Oh, okay.
So it's to be a full 30-second sip for Fleetwood Smack.
That helps MORD out.
So, yeah, of course, Trekkie out there now looking for getting on the inside. Oh, whoa, almost. Little shaky balance. Decided to go back and recycle just to play it safe.
Yeah, Sassafrago really did a great job with that block.
And again, just laying in back there. Yes, very good track awareness there by Trekkie to not skate out of bounds and risk getting that track cut call.
All right. It looks like Trekkie, yep. Oh, one last hip check. Stays in bound, though.
Survived that really good momentum angled hip check. Kept through for 4 points.
Final 5 seconds. Are they going to get their hips around anybody?
We're going to find out.
Yep. Picked up one more point for MORD. So all in all things considered, not the worst thing that could happen for Missouri.
No,
but
not
again,
at all.
Jersey doing a good job too. 18-30 in favor of the New Jersey All-Stars.
This game is still really close right now. We still have a lot of time left, Jack. So I mean, these teams are hanging tough with each other. We've seen some really good tight defense. We've seen some really good, excellent shifty jammer work. We've also seen fast-paced keeping up with it. We have an official review going to be called here by MORD. So we're going to find out what the review's about. Our head referee, Fighting Girlfriend, will, I believe, let us know what the OR will be about, and we'll find out. We'll relay that information to you once we get it.
Excellent.
Until then, I want to talk about, since we're at a stoppage, we're at a crash course stoppage. Talking about our friend Chrissy Crash. Are you tired of second-guessing your training routine? Visit crashcourserollerderby.com. That is crash with a K. To get a custom plan to increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create MVP habits. Life is a contact sport. Win.
Beautifully done. And we know, of course, we've been seeing jammers going in and out of that penalty box. It's the Hampton Inn and Suites.
It is. Now, just because a hotel sponsors the penalty box, Jack, doesn't mean it's necessarily going to be a comfortable stay. Hampton Inns are very comfortable stays, but the penalty box is not meant to be. It's more of a short-term stay.
You know, with the way they keep going in and out of it, I think them having a good time there. They must
have a really good breakfast buffet.
That's right. It's all the amenities that come with the Hampton Inns and Suites.
If your breakfast buffet has one of those really cool pancake making machines, I am on it. Those things are
speaking of
very
which,
cool.
This morning I went to Waffle House for the first time in my life.
Oh, yeah,
and
first
I had
Waffle House
greatest
experience.
waffle I've ever had in my life, and I'll be going back tomorrow
That
morning.
is a Southern staple.
Oh my God!
I'm glad you got to experience that. Waffle House
it.
is an institution down here.
Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, I says to the ladies, I know why you call it the Waffle House, not the Egg House, because that's how good these waffles are.
Their waffles, that's what they're known for, but they have a pretty good selection. So, yeah, shout out to them. We have a lot of great food options down here, especially in the Thibodaux region. South Central Louisiana, we're known worldwide for our cuisine, but especially in this part of the state, so many different styles of cuisines, Cajun, French, even all the way through your typical fusion type places, all over the place here. So you can get almost anything you're really looking for down around our area. So if you ever get to come down here for Y'all Stars or just to come visit, which is also a very, very good idea, you can have a really good culinary experience. And we're only an hour west of New Orleans.
Yeah, it's not a bad drive. I had to do it last night.
Yep,
that's where you land in is New Orleans.
Yep, that's our nearest real big airport is New Orleans. So that's my home city. I'm in New Orleans, so I will definitely shout out my people in my city.
No call stands on that official review.
So the no call will say so. MORD will lose their review for the remainder of the half.
Yep.
I didn't see exactly what the question was in trust. I'll check into that with our producer Hazenberg.
Exactly. All right. So coming from MORD, we got Kim Kardashian, and for the first time jamming in this particular bout, we got Queen Speed.
So it looks like MORD was trying to get a track cut call on Jersey in that last jam on the jammer, but as we saw, the no call will stand.
Yep.
So here we go, off and
Kim
rolling.
Kardashian, your lead jammer for MORD.
Oh, Kim Kardashian right in the middle of the action there.
Pile up.
Queen Speed trying to work on the outside with a cap in hand. Getting behind the block there, K-Woo in the back. And K-Woo, of course, another very adept blocker for Arch Rival.
Yep.
You've seen, I got to call Arch Rival a lot during Champs in 2024, especially that championship game. And that was intense. And K-Woo, of course, is a force on that track.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to see Arch Rival up close and personal during the Silence of the Jams last October.
That's
up
right.
and got them.
That's right.
All right, so what do we have? Some pirouetting, some getting out of the way, and some points being picked up by Kim Kardashian.
That is 8 points as we skate now for MORD.
And just when Queen was about to get out, they cut her in the inside, and she has to go back.
Just when I thought I was out, you pulled me back in. And that jam will be called off. 1 point picked up by MORD on that pass. 9 in total for the jam. Gives them 27. Jersey at 30. So now we're down to a 3-point differential, Jack.
Yeah. Jersey standing still in these last couple of jams. They really need to pick things up here.
Yeah, MORD taking advantage, I think, of a couple of penalties in there that gave them a little bit of an advantage.
Absolutely.
To kind of close that gap up now.
Jersey's solution is send Riot out.
Yes. All else fails, send Riot.
Yeah.
It looks like we have Tornado Alley with the star for MORD.
There goes Riot through the outside, tiptoeing through the tulips.
Riot found that smallest of seams in an outside lane and just rode it all the way around to get the lead jammer status.
Meanwhile, Tornado Alley using brute force, shoulder to shoulder, pushing her way out of the pack.
And looks like Riot will call it, heading back in there to try to cut off Tornado Alley. Riot got 3.
Yes, stuck her hips in between two others' hips. picking up those third points.
It's all about the hips in Derby. You know
That's
that,
it.
Jack.
That's
3-point jam, 33-27 now. Back out. Little lead there for Jersey.
All right, Jersey stopped the bleeding there after MORD had been able to come back so quickly.
We're going to start with a one blocker advantage here in favor of Jersey.
We got Fleetwood Smack, and we got Pushy Cat.
And both try to go to the inside, and everybody kind of gathers up in that turn one corner.
Ooh, almost foot. No, I don't think so.
Nope, there goes Fleetwood Smack. Oh, no, and no pass.
No pass.
It's not lead. Now we have a lead. That's Pussycat.
That's right.
Oh, no, we don't. Track cut on Pussycat.
Wow.
We don't have a lead jammer.
Even the ref thought that was a lead jam status until she looked down.
Right there. It must have been a really close call out there, but regardless, no lead jammer, full 2-minute jam.
And you know what? That saves Smack's life because they was about to have to go through that pack.
And now a blocker in the box there for MORD, so jammer and blocker in the box. 4 points picked up there by Fleetwood Smack.
Boy, man, MORD looked like they were really going to be able to take control, tie the ball game up. And
there is going to be no room at the Hampton Inn for a second here. Penalty box here for MORD. They do free up the jammer now, but 2 blockers, a pivot and a blocker now in the box for MORD. And now, Fleetwood Smack in the box now. So the Hampton Inn Suites penalty box is a revolving door apparently in front of it.
Respectfully, Hampton Inn Suites, next year I don't think we could let you sponsor this box because they love Hampton Suites so much they keep going to the box. They just can't get enough of that cushy furniture.
That's called getting your money's worth, Jack, as a sponsor. So Pat comes to a little bit of a halt here in the backstretch. We are in a power jam situation.
Once again, another jammer comes back. And we trade jammers out. If you're confused at home, don't worry. You're supposed to be.
Yeah,
This is not normal.
Oh, wow, that's the first jam this game, thanks to our awesome producer, Hazenberg. First jam this game where a jammer has picked up 2 penalties in the jam.
Just put him back down again. Yeah. You don't want him.
And in this game, remember, in these games, these are shortened games, 40-minute games, 5 penalties, and you are out.
Yeah, it's easy to pick up 5 in 40 minutes. All right, there goes Smack. Pussycat, they were going to be in the lead, and instead now they're trailing.
Pussycat did make the initial pass, but no points on that one. 4 points were picked up by Smack.
Absolutely.
8-point jam in total for Jersey. Now they extend the lead out to 41-27 for MORD.
Yeah, I mean, this is a keep. MORD keeps tiptoeing up to that line, and then Jersey just pulls away just a little bit. Of course, they're still in spitting distance, as they would say.
Exactly. This is still, you know how Derby goes. You get 1 or 2 jams
they can make
as a momentum. You can make it up quick.
Absolutely.
So it looks like a team timeout being called here by MORD, their first timeout. So that'll leave MORD with 1 timeout. Their official review is gone after earlier losing it in the challenge. Jersey with their 2 timeouts and their official review still available.
Yeah, MORD will still have that last timeout if they want to get one more jam at the very end.
With just under 4 minutes to go here. So we got to get in jam number 11. So we might get a few more in here before we reach halftime.
Oh, yeah.
So all the games today are going to be 40-minute games, and I think a few of them tomorrow are. And then we get into the main regular scheduled 30 or 60-minute, 30-minute half games. So, and then tomorrow today we're going to be mainly in our main division games because that's our bigger division, our bracketed division. Tomorrow we start with our open division and our juniors. And then we'll intersperse games into that within the next 3 days as we round out on Sunday.
Yeah, that's great. Let the young ones have some fun.
Oh, the juniors. We have a juniors team to do like a round robin style. It's not like a bracketed thing. It's just they all play each other throughout the weekend.
That's great.
So, and of course, our hosts of the Rest Roller Derby juniors are they're playing this weekend. They're awesome to watch. Yeah. FOCO is here from Colorado. They're really good. Fort Collins, Colorado. Fantastic. They're really good.
All right, we got Will Wolf jamming, and we got Trekkie Munster jamming. Will Wolf tried to get a little head of steam going, but they were able to absorb that pretty quickly. Meanwhile, Trekkie's stuck on the inside and being looped back around.
And blocker to the box for Jersey.
Yeah, Lady Speed Stick sent to the box.
Yeah. Oh, now we have a jammer to the box for MORD. That's Trekkie Monster.
This is gonna.
Looks like it was a back block call.
This is gonna bury MORD. They're gonna have to make one of those win one for the Gipper type speeches at halftime.
We talked about MORD getting so close, and then Jersey finding a way to inch back forward. Getting these jamming penalties is not going to really help MORD.
No,
You don't have a point
wounds.
scorer on the track. You can't close the gap.
Yeah, exactly right. And God forbid you lose your jammer if one of these jammers get there.
Exactly, like I said. And we're working on a 5-penalty game, so.
All right, there was a handoff, the star pass. Woo! All right, Arcana, Terret, they've got the star in their hands, but they are absolutely locked down.
Yeah, that MORD wall up front is doing a great job on Arcana Tarot. But they're going to lose a block in the box in the contact, the pivot. Oh, had the star in hand as the jammer. So MORD now are versatile for. Oh, no.
By the time
I can't get it out of my mouth, Jack.
Terret gets to the box and sits down, they got to get back up again because here comes Trekkie.
So another jammer swap. I feel like our jammers have been swapping out a lot here in this game, Jack.
These jammers say, they're polite. Their mothers raised them right, and they say, you jam. No.
No, you jam. You jam.
Go ahead.
I'll take a seat. No, I'll take a seat.
Exactly.
They're so nice around here. It's that southern hospitality bleeding in here to our teams.
Right. That southern gentilism.
There it is. All right, we are back on the track here.
Okay,
Tornado Alley to the inside. Checking Monster to the inside.
Sorry.
And clears, and the jam comes to an end.
This
Looks
is
like
some kooky, dooky, spooky kind of.
Funny story for you, Jack.
Yeah.
All of that worked in 0 and 0. No points were scored on that jam.
Snake eyes. I'm not talking G.I. Joe.
Knowing is half the battle.
That's right. Well, they need to know to stay out of that box.
Exactly.
That's
when your jammers are the ones spending the most time in the penalty box, you're not going to get any points on the board.
Wrong. Something is a foul in Denmark.
Tornado Alley with the star for MORD. Pixie Sticks jamming for Jersey.
Whoa, Pixie Sticks. You can tell she's had a couple because her feet are moving. She's got all that sugar rush.
That's that sugar high, yeah. That's a penalty whistle blowing in the pack. Not seeing who was the
They're not sending
offender
anyone out yet. Ooh,
multiplayer block assist in the pack to MORD. Oh, no, to Jersey, actually. So a different penalty was assessed to. If you're hearing a little bit through our microphones, we are using the signal call cues instead of the formerly using the team colors to signify penalties on track. This is a newer system we're adopting. JRDA has been using it. We're adopting it also in the adult games this weekend as well. So if you're kind of confused as to why that's happening, the codes you're seeing on your scoreboard here through our overlay, that is the codes we are using to signify teams from the referees to signify when a team is either committed a penalty or has to be told about something on track.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Always reinventing the game.
Exactly. Always evolving and making it better.
That's right.
So 4-0 jam there for MORD. 31-41. Now back to a 10-point differential. As our time ticks away here, we were about to be out if we don't get this jam off. And we did. Last jam. And Kwoo out front. Wow. First time jamming today for MORD. Kwoo's got lead.
Kwoo really had her head on a swivel. Heard that whistle, and bam.
Yeah, and Riot also with the star here for Jersey, trying to get out of that tanglement in the back set up by MORD. Wow. Kwoo picks up 4 on the pass.
With Riot unable to get out for her initial pass, Kwoo has the opportunity to keep skating and take the lead.
Does so another time around for Kwoo. 4 more points.
This next pass will give the lead to MORD.
Yep, and we are on jam time now. Period clock has expired, so is this going to end either when that 123 goes away or when Kwoo says we're done?
Kwoo picking up some points. It looks like they tied it up to call it off. And at the end of the day, it's a tie ball game.
It's a tie at the half. 41 all, MORD and Jersey. This has been an exciting first half. And the way this is going momentum-wise, Jack, it's going to be an exciting second half as well, I believe.
And, it's also going to be exciting because, we'll see how long those chairs last in the penalty box because they're getting a lot of action.
They're getting worn out. Yeah, so we may have to call housekeeping to kind of clean some stuff up in there for the Hampton and Sweets penalty box.
I think if you look at it, second half adjustments here for Jersey, you're telling yourselves, hey, we were getting out ahead early, and now we're falling behind.
Exactly.
And if you're MORD, we're saying we're our own worst enemy. If we stay out of the box, this game is ours.
That's it. We'll be back in about 4 minutes in our second half, so come back in a minute. We'll see you then.
Can you see me? I'm waiting to be discovered. Meet me where the untraditional is traditional. Dare to go bold? Come find me in Louisiana's Cajun Bayou.
They call it a sport, but we know better. It's a symphony of dedication, grit, and heart. Tuned to one another in a composition of chaos on a stage built for progress. Athlete-driven innovation from the first whistle to the final score. Every hit, every fall, every win, every loss, every team, every season, every body. We've got you covered.
All right, here we go.
We're
getting
back.
Ready for that second half. We were going over a number of things, PR, and one of the things that we was going over is the penalties.
Exactly.
And altogether, what's the stats on there?
Well, so game stats we have right now, Curtis, you've seen that on your screen right now. Lead Jam stat eye, 7-4 in favor of MORD. Each team had one star pass in the first half, 4 power jams for Jersey, and the highest scoring point jam, only 12 for Jersey, 10 for MORD. But look at those penalties, 11-13. They're high, but they're even. That's the thing. And those penalties, especially late in the game for Jersey, allowed MORD to kind of come back and close that gap. Especially that 10-point jam for Kwoo last time allowed MORD to come back and bring us right back to basically starting a brand new game.
Exactly.
41-41. So we talked about in the end of that first half adjustments. If you're Jersey, keep your jammers out of the box. If you're MORD, keep your jammers out of the box. Yeah. But also in the same time, your blockers need to be looking for any avenue you can get to get your jammer through, and keep it clean.
And I think if you're Jersey, you want to shorten the jams.
Yes.
Keep the jams short. So we got Dizzy Asta jamming for the first time for MORD, and going up against
Wheel Wolf.
Wheel Wolf, right?
Yep. And that's Dizzy's first jam of the game for MORD, and goes out and gets lead jammer right away.
Immediately. So MORD picking up exactly where they ended this first half.
And that's actually a pretty good strategy if you're MORD. Put a jammer out there first time, second half. Yeah. They had not seen Dizzy jam yet.
And fresh legs.
Yeah.
Yep.
So a 3-point jam there picked up for MORD, 1 for Jersey. Yep. And now for the first time in this game, MORD has the lead. If you are drinking anything, I suggest you imbibe. We have a lead change.
That's it. Queen Speed is going to go out there for her second jam of the match.
And that's going to be Tornado Alley.
Tornado Alley, who's been bowling people over.
Yes. I would say being down here would be Hurricane Alley because we do kind of have a Hurricane Alley down here. We have a Hurricane Alley skating for another team here this weekend, but yeah.
Wow, both of them.
And
See, this is Tornado Alley.
yes, because this is Midwest Tornado Alley. We're
Put those
Hurricane
shoulders
Alley.
down and push.
Yes.
That's their MO.
Exactly. Lead jammer is established there for Mord.
Yeah. Queen, on the other hand, hasn't been able to use her speed because she hasn't got out of the pack into clean air.
And Queen Speed tries to go to the outside, but the door gets shut right there by the blocking contingent for Mord. I see Kebu out there as one of the door shutters. Meanwhile, there goes Tornado Alley for another 4-point pass.
The block's just bouncing off his shoulders.
Yep.
Star
And
pass has been made to Dr. Babe.
I think it's Dr. Babe's first time taking the star, I believe.
No, I think they had
Oh,
taken
maybe
one star
second
in the
time. Second
in the
time.
first half.
They took the 1-star pass in the
Right,
first
that's
half for Jersey. Yeah, so you're right.
Yeah.
So jam comes to an end. 3 points picked up for Mord.
Great jam for Mord.
11-point jam extends their lead out now, 55-42.
Yeah, they're doing better than what Jersey was doing to them because they're getting double-digit scores here.
Well, let's see maybe if that same thing had happened in the first half where every time Mord would get close, Jersey would bump up.
Right.
That is Mord's highest scoring jam of the game so far. Thank you, Hazenberg, for that little note. And we're off now with Slam I Am, another, I believe, first-time jammer for Mord.
This is the strategy.
Going up against
Get fresh
Fleetwood
legs
Smack.
out there.
Yep.
Get fresh legs out there. Meanwhile, Fleetwood Smack, no, not finding any daylight.
It comes to fruition again. Slam I Am picking up lead for Mord.
Once again. Wow, coming around that track.
So
now Smack is out, but they're calling a cut
Smack's
the
the
track
penalty
of
on a
Smack.
cut track.
So we knew that both teams had issues with their jammers getting to a lot of penalties. But in the second half, the first one to get bit by that bug was Jersey.
And now we have a power jam here for Slam I Am and Mord. Slam tries to go to the inside, slams up against the front wall set up by Jersey. Now high steps it through the inside for 4 points.
That was beautiful looking.
Yes.
Looked like Flojo out there.
So we are stopped here at turn number 1. Now Slam I Am splits the difference through the middle. Almost gets through.
Gets held up
scot-free,
very well by Arcane Tarot. Shoulder to shoulder.
Yep, Arcane Tarot as the pivot had to let her go. So Slam I Am through now for 4 points.
Yep. Meanwhile, Smack gets sprung from the box. They're going to try to get out of that pack, put a little pressure on Slam. Slam's happy to let this go for the next 45 seconds.
Oh,
if she
yeah.
can.
Slam hung up in the back now. 2-all. Now with the brace meeting up together, everybody comes back together. Except way in the back over here, we have a drawback on Fleetwood Smack. And 4 more rung up there for Slam I Am.
This is really...
First 16-point jam of the game.
Yeah, Mord has really made those second half adjustments. They look like a different team.
Like I said, I firmly believe rolling out these new jammers is catching Jersey off guard. They had not seen them in the first half, so you can't adjust to somebody you haven't seen yet.
Yeah, and they have them fresh legs.
Now, first 20-point jam, so everything above this is going to be our first, right? So Slam I Am is just racking them up here.
Yeah, Fleetwood.
More to open up a pretty big lead now. 24-point jam.
Smack just
wow.
couldn't find a way out of that pack. You know, sometimes some jams, that's just what happens. You just can't find your way out.
And
you
sometimes
go
the other
back to the
team
bench.
does, and they do it to the tune of 24-0.
Yeah.
So Mord now opening up a 79-42 lead.
So Dizzy Asta's going to jam again, and they're going to send Riot out.
Yep.
Riot's their stopgap, right? So they send out when they want the bleeding to stop.
And this is Dizzy's now second time jamming. Dizzy was the first time jammer out here to start the second half. And now, second verse, same as the first. Dizzy back out again, taking lead for Mord.
Yeah, she's spinning right round.
Yes, Mord has gotten lead every single jam so far in this half, Jack.
Oh, wow. It shows by the score. It shows by the score.
Said Riot getting brought back to the jam line, now stuck behind Kwoo.
Mord is lapping the jammer, with the jammer not even being able to get out of the pack.
And they're coming out like they're on a mission. Like these jammers coming out, quickly hopping out, quickly getting lead before we even turn 1.
That's right.
And literally, if you want to kind of kill a team's momentum against you, get that lead jammer status as quickly as you can.
Well, I think part of what we're seeing, too, here is we're seeing a couple of strong, and I mean physically strong, jammers.
Yes.
Yes, they're quick, to be clear. They are quick on MORD, but they're also physically strong, whereas Jersey has a lot of speed jammers, but they're not getting out in the open air,
Exactly.
so they can't use their speed.
Speed only works so much if you get stopped in the beginning. You can't really go anywhere.
Yeah. Maserati can't do much when there's a couple of pickup trucks in front of it.
Exactly. 15-point jam. That was we skate for Dizzy Astor. As soon as I finished that statement, 4 more on the board.
Wow.
Oh, sorry, 12-point. Now it'll be 12-point. There was a little bit of a scoreboard bump, so we're back to 12.
And New Jersey must be more defined.
Still adjusting. It's now actually 11. Oh, okay. I'm gonna stop looking at the scoreboard now because they're trying to get it straight. Our scoreboard ops are awesome, but like it's a lot of action going on right here, so I don't fault them
It's
for
hard
trying
to do that much math.
Yeah. I can't do that much math in my head on a normal day when I'm not doing roller derby.
Yeah.
So Dizzy Astor trying to get through now for another pass, now on 19 according to the scoreboard. Knocking on the door of 100.
Wow.
And should get it. I'm not sure how many points they have in the pocket right now, but got recycled back to the field after going to the infield. Jam does come to an end. Looks like 3 more pocket points there, I believe. Yeah, 22 points puts MORD over the century mark. 101. Jersey kept off the board yet again in this jam.
Incredible.
They're still at 42.
MORD took less than 7 minutes to double its points. More than double its point. Incredible stuff.
So 42 is the answer for any question in the known universe if you're a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy fan. But not the answer if you're having a 22-point jam put against you.
No.
So Jersey's got to really work on this now. Wheel Wolf's going to go out there and try to stem the tide here. Tornado Alley with the star for MORD.
Tornado Alley and Higgy Smalls going shoulder to shoulder, body to body. That is a Titans matchup.
Agreed. And Alley to the outside. Oh, off the hip block. Does maintain. Does pick up lead.
You're going to need more than a pair of hips to get Tornado Alley out of bounds.
Keeps that lead jammer status string in check for MORD. We're on jam 5. All 5 jams have gone to MORD in lead jammer status.
That's right.
And that jam's going to get called.
Yeah, they picked up a couple of quick points. Oh, you know what? They're not giving any points out.
No, nothing. Double donut jam. Donuts.
Yeah, that sounds good right now.
That'll be, I think, is that our first double-double in a while, Hayes? I think so. We had one in the first half, I know, but I don't think we had it in the second half yet.
Timeout.
I think we had one in the first half, didn't we?
Interesting use of the timeout.
Yeah, so it's our second one in the game. So we have a team timeout being called by MORD, their final stoppage of the game because their review is gone.
Yeah. Interesting use of the timeout there. I mean, they had all the momentum. Maybe they just want to reset their
We love y'all. The chats are awesome. Thank y'all. Y'all, we're in love with our chat. Y'all are awesome. Thank y'all for tuning in and chiming in. We love hearing what y'all love about the stream. Thank y'all for, of course, joining us in on our pay-as-you-can stream. Yes, y'all are awesome. Y'all are giving us life. I love it. I love a good chat on a stream because we love hearing y'all and knowing that y'all are having a good time watching the great action out here makes us happy. It makes us want to give y'all a better call. So we appreciate y'all. And we got a whole lot more derby to go, not just today, but all the weekend. We're on day 1, Jack, of 4 days.
Yeah, and we're 11 minutes and 40 seconds left in this particular bout.
We still have games left today.
I mean, MORD, it's steady as you go. I mean, you've cracked the formula here. Don't change up quite yet.
No,
Jersey,
you don't break what isn't broken. Your
very
fix is broken.
If you're New Jersey, you've got to say to yourself, what was working is not working.
Yep.
We got a new identity. We got to figure out a different way of doing this. They're going to send us Fleetwood Smack out to jam.
And that's
so
going to be
see what happens there.
Slam I Am again for the second time now. And jamming for MORD.
Now, we talked about new jammers, not used to them yet.
And now it looks like
their second times around.
MORD will have a blocker in the box to start. Wildside is going to be in the box. So a blocker advantage for Jersey here. That might be a little bit of a spark for something going into this jam. We'll find out once the whistle blows.
Yeah.
Also, we want to shout out our officiating crew. I'll give you their names in a little bit. Let's do the time warp again. I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
All right.
Pivot line derby.
Here we go.
So, yeah.
Look at that. Slam I Am just fighting right away to the front. But
Oh.
there's that speed we talked
And
about.
We talked about it. That's an
Fleetwood
advantage.
Smack.
One blocker left on the track gives you one blocker left to beat.
Yep.
Fleetwood Smack, Lee
Found
Jammer.
that inside line. Could take advantage. She
Yep.
will never break the chain.
First
Fleetwood
Lee Jammer
Smack.
have the half for Jersey, and
Good
now
job.
first 4-point pass to the gym, and immediately
Yes.
Smack says we're
That's-
done.
That's the elixir they needed, all right?
Take that victory and let's go back and start over.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
And if you're MORD, you say, all right, do it again. We dare you.
So I'm
Right.
going to go ahead and introduce you to our officials who are doing an awesome job out there. Our NSO crew headed up by Cinnamon, joined by Misery Chop, Candied Bacon, Orville Wreck, French Thwarter, Wednesday Adams, $1 Million Brand, and a different Tornado Alley apparently. Fighting Girlfriend is your head referee, joined by Kilobyte, I Shove Lucy, Carmen Dragon, Space Racer, Anus, Rough Draft, and Bionic.
Thank you, Zebras. Keep us in line.
Yes. Couldn't do it without y'all, literally. K-Woo with the star for MORD, Pixie Sticks jamming for Jersey.
Pixie is.
Multiplayer block call in the pack against Jersey. And there goes K-Woo, picking up lead jammer.
Dr. Babe trying to close that outside track, but too late.
It's very hard to close a gap on K-Woo when K-Woo's coming at you.
Only Quoo's second time jamming.
Yep. And that's because, yeah, exactly. Both times lead jammer, a quick call off there for K-Woo.
Good job, Pixie, forcing the hand, call it.
So a quick 4-0 jam, MORD now 105, Jersey 46.
We're
Under
the
10
10-minute
minutes,
mark.
yes.
We're halfway through the second half. Jersey's got to start making moves if they're going to make a difference here.
Yeah, because now with it be shorter games, and we're in the second half already. Time is of the essence here if you were wearing the green and gold and black.
That's it. Let's see what we got from Riot. And we got the great Trek. Is that Trek?
That's Tornado Alley.
That's Tornado Alley out there.
Yes.
Tornado doing what they do. Look at that. Just pushing.
We got a penalty, a forearm on the pivot for Jersey. Meanwhile, Lee Jammer will go to Tornado Alley.
Speaking of penalties, MORD has done a great job of cleaning up those jammer penalties.
Yes, we're going to look at penalties in a minute. And like I said, 5 penalties in these games right now. These 40-minute games are a foul out. We have 2 skaters for Jersey with 4. Looks like that's going to be Arcane Tarot and Higgy Small sitting on 4. Fleetwood Smack is a jammer sitting on 3. If you're a MORD fan, the Trekkie Monster sitting on 3. So, again, 5 penalties and you are done for the game.
Absolutely. So, okay, so, wow, just
Lots of just
smacking,
hard hits.
Smacking the jammer around for New Jersey.
Tornado Alley to the outside, tries to come around.
Finally, Riot's out.
Finally, Raleigh gets
Riot's
through.
going to get around, turn 3 into turn 4.
All that work was for an initial pass. That was a lot of work to get around for that first pass.
And there you go. They called it before.
Yes. Credit
Riot
that
knew
MORD defense for just
Sure.
locking down.
Absolutely.
4-point pickup. Yeah, so it's an 8-0 jam for MORD, 113-46. And an official review looks to be called here by Jersey.
Yeah, I think
So,
they want to review the
yes.
license plate on the truck that hit them.
So Hazenberg's going to walk down and help us get the info on the OR. Of course, head referee, Fighting Girlfriend, will consult with the teams, and we'll find out what's going on down there. It gives me a chance to thank some of our awesome crowd-level sponsors. Big thanks to the Planet Design Group, DDG, Bruce Boutique, Roll One Collectivum Sports, Plus Signs, and Derby Girl Designs. Also, we want to thank our crew-level sponsors. They include Synergy Bank, Bunt, Smart Move Real Estate, and Walk-Ons.
Thank you to all the sponsors, and thank you to all of you tuning in,
Yes.
listening, or watching. We
We're-
couldn't do it without you.
Exactly. If you can't be here with us in Thibodeau this weekend, the next best place is right there on the live stream. So
That's right.
we appreciate y'all. Live streams are a great part of our Derby tournament culture and community, and also as are the chats. The chats give us life. So, hi, we have a camera on us now. Thanks for that. Hi.
How's it going?
We're live in living color here. Thank you very much, Evie. Evie, our stream team head, is doing an excellent job in running our stream here this weekend. We've been doing a lot of work here. Our stream might look a little bit different for the rest of the tournament starting tomorrow, but it's still going to be high level, awesome. Just we had to do a little bit of adjusting with some equipment here today, but tomorrow we're going to be full bore, and it'll be just even better than what we're doing today. And that's going to be hard to beat because we're doing a great job today, I think.
They wanted to overturn that forearm penalty.
So it looks like the forearm penalty. Jersey tried to get it overturned that last jam after consulting. Fighting girlfriend told him no.
No, if I'm New Jersey, I'm not buying any lotto tickets tonight because
Nah,
their luck has run out.
not lucky. So they lose their review. They're down to 2 timeouts for stoppages. But MORD is out of stoppages completely. So
Yep.
So here we go. Slam I Am with the start here, hitting in the jam. Number 9, Queen Speed for Jersey.
Queen Speed had a really great first bout against Desi, but hasn't found her stride in this second bout.
Yeah.
There goes Slam I Am, eating them Greek eggs and ham.
Only Slam's third time
Yep.
jamming.
Ooh,
Yes.
there goes Queen Speed.
This has been, honestly, and Hayes brought up a good point. Slam I Am has only jammed this half, and the jammers for MORD who have only jammed this half for MORD are doing very well for only having jammed this half.
Now,
So
there
it's
was
almost
an
a tale of
incredible-
2 halves for jammers here
Yeah.
for MORD.
Now, we had Slam I Am, lead jammer. She's engaged with the pack. Queen Speed gets out. Queen Speed comes around with a head of steam. The bench is howling
Yes.
at Slam I Am to call it.
Yeah.
She doesn't call in time. Jersey picks up a single point. Now, look,
Official timeout being called on track.
at single point, will that be the difference? We don't know. But still, it just shows you how difficult it is out there, even when you're the lead
It
jammer.
is hard. And people watching derby that don't play, or maybe maybe they're new to the sport or whatever, think, oh, they're just skating around having to dodge people. I mean, yeah, they hit hard, but it's got to be easy to skate around with momentum. It's really not. This game is all about momentum and about being able to move around people and learning how to find gaps. Having a vision as a jammer to find those gaps when you've got 8 other skaters, 9 counting the other jammer around you, trying to find the smallest of spaces to break through sometimes can be very difficult.
Absolutely. MORD is starting with the power jam.
And they have Trekkie Monster out there as the jammer. Queen Speed in the Hampton Minute Suites penalty box.
Queen Speed is in the box. What's in the box? It's Queen Speed.
So lead jammer does go to Trekkie.
Here we go.
So Trekkie, of course, was a jammer in the first half, so did not switch out. Is maintaining the
no,
jammer status.
Trekkie and Tornado Alley have
Are
continued
still,
their dominance.
the 2 new jammers that came in and have for MORD have paid off dividends
Sure.
for MORD this half.
Little steady as they go, a little brand new.
Queen Speed out there now again, so both jammers back into the action. Trekkie trying to go to the outside, but again, both teams now trying to get their walls in place here.
Yeah, I mean,
But credit Jersey here, trying to keep the MORD wall
Sure.
from fully forming in the front of the pack.
at the end of the day, they got to get Queen out of that and around that track to call it.
With that tight defense comes the multiplayer block call. One a call right there on MORD.
Yeah.
Big hit in the pack there.
Yeah.
8-6-0 for MORD. That is Black Mamba just laid the hit.
So this is what we're talking about. Here she comes. Now this time, MORD was able to call it before Queen could pick up that single point.
3 points picked up by MORD on the pass. So
We
3
are down
OJ.
to 6 minutes here. So if you're a Jersey fan, this is it. It's, as Elvis would say, now or never.
Get into that chat if you're watching as a Jersey fan and cheer your team on. They could use it.
Meanwhile, if you're MORD, you've got your skate on the throat.
Official timeout called on the track, stopping our game clock at 5:50. That's going to be a crash course timeout. You want to feel more confident when you step on track? Visit crashcourserollerderby.com. That is crash with a K for a custom plan to increase your agility, level up your laterals, and to be the skater that everyone wants in their pack. Life is a contact sport. Win.
All right. During this official timeout, you see the MORD blockers. They're talking. They're going over their strategy of what they're going to do. Jersey's huddled up. And here's, I'm going to say exactly what Jersey's saying. Hey, let's get lead jammer status this time.
Exactly. That's the first step. That's the first step. If you want to make a difference back in this game and bring that differential down, get lead. You control the jam at that point. It's your pace is your lead jammer's pace.
They just have not been able to successfully do that.
Now
in the
the
second
more
half.
jammers have been so just strong right out of the
We're
gate.
seeing one right here. Pushy Cat. They are right dead center, finding that outside.
Blocker to the box for MORD. That's wild side.
Ooh,
And now another blocker. And that's another great way to get yourself back in the game. If you're shedding blockers as an opposing
Absolutely.
team, MORD just lost 2 blockers to the box. Great opportunity here for Pixie Six to capitalize on that and get those ghost points.
You could see how excited she was to get that lead jammer status, dancing on the track. They faked the star move.
Yep.
Are they going to call it?
Yep.
They're telling her to call it?
Yeah,
she
Pushy
called
made
it.
the initial pass, was coming around hot on the 6 of the pack. But meanwhile, the jam was
right.
called off.
So Jersey does get to chip away ever so
They got
slightly
the full
at the
4
lead.
points. Yeah, so 118-51, MORD
Now, can
out
they
front.
string it together? Can they get 2 in a row? Or sending out Tornado Alley, are they going to be able to bowl through the competition?
As we said, Jersey sending out Riot, because like you said, Riot's a jammer. You send out if you're Jersey, you want to really kind of get that momentum back.
Right.
Riot's a great jammer to kind of spark that.
If you're Jersey, your focus here,
Yep.
you got to stop Tornado Alley. You can't let her put those shoulders down and run through you like she's Jim Brown.
And Riot, the problem is if you do that, how much attention do you give to opening up holes for Riot?
But there goes
So, yeah.
Tornado Alley. She put her shoulders and gets it pushed.
Yeah.
I wonder if Tornado Alley ever went cow tipping, the way she could lower those shoulders and push people over. I bet you she has. I bet you she tips cows with the best of them.
So Tornado Alley calls off the jam at middle of turn number 1. No points there for Jersey. And I think no points also for MORD. Oh, no, 2 points for MORD. I see
The frustration's starting to show on Jersey's face.
We're under 4 minutes to go now, Jack. So, I mean, like I said, time is really of the essence here if you're Jersey to get any kind of momentum back into this.
Yeah.
In which we burn.
It is. Time is the fire in which we burn. Thank you, Hayes. Hazenberg with the great words of wisdom over here and an awesome production job. So looking at our penalty structure here, we have a foul out. Yes, we have a foul out on the track here for Jersey. Our Canataro is gone.
One of their key blockers.
Yes.
Was also to pivot.
Yeah, he also was a pivot out there.
Queen Speed out here hasn't had a great bout. She really needs to show something here. Tiptoes, stays in bound,
Yeah.
and gets that lead jammer. This is exactly what she needed
Yes.
to kind of save for this bout. For
And what
herself.
Jersey needed as a lift, as a momentum lift, as a
Get
spirit
your hips
lift.
around somebody and call it.
Exactly.
Oh,
But
they're
also
gonna
at
let it play on.
the same
They're
time,
gonna
yeah.
let it play
If you
on.
can't hold them back, get your jammer through.
That's the nail in the coffin. When you see the team ahead can outscore the other team even when they're not lead jammer.
Yeah.
Well, now
that
you know.
that can deflate you as a team.
Yeah, she's looping around on that inside track. It's like they don't even know she's out there.
But Jersey is fighting, trying to get Queen Speed through. Queen Speed finally urges around the front, makes the scoring pass for 4 points.
Yeah, it was a nice little help there, a
Yeah.
little kind of forced whip it from Higgy. with
Jam gets
Queen
called.
Speed.
3 points more picked up from MORD. It should be a 11-point jam if the points get clocked. So it shows 8-4 right now, but 128-55 is your score on the scoreboard. MORD with the lead.
Penalties are being shown to the audience.
Penalties are being shown to the audience right now. You look at penalties, we have 1 foul out except for Jersey. That is our Canataro. Number 22 for Jersey, Higgy Small sitting on 4, so 1 more for Higgy, and that's the end of the day. 45, Fleetwood Smack, the jammer sitting on 3 still, so danger zone, but not immediate danger zone.
We're at the last couple of jams of this bout.
And
so if you're Jersey, Bafangul with these penalties, I don't care. I'll foul out.
At this
We
point,
got
just go for it,
1
yeah.
or 2 more jams. What am I going to do? Save this for tomorrow?
This is
Go
true.
ahead.
You can't take it with you.
Exactly. So just lay it all out there. This is the time. Look, let's talk turkey. New Jersey, unless a miracle happens, you're not coming back and winning this. But what you're going to do is you're going to show yourself some heart.
Exactly.
And you're going to have a bout tomorrow. And you don't want to go into that bout on a down note. You want to
No.
go into a high note.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, MORD, no reason to take your foot off the gas, right?
No.
You got an important game you're going to be playing tomorrow.
You're going to move on in the winners bracket.
Exactly.
So
And
you
the
know.
last thing you want is to say, "Ooh, we kind of let it get away from us there at the
Exactly.
end." No, keep your foot on the gas. In this case, you skate on the gas. What
Yeah.
a weird way to drive a car. But in
Don't
any
drive a
event,
car with skates on,
in-
please.
in
Don't.
one way or another, both of these teams got something to go here. In the
Yes.
last, we got a
You
minute
got to have
52.
something to take away from this, whether you're on the winning end or the non-winning end. You have
Absolutely.
something to take away from this, moving on to your next game. And these
Yeah.
teams both have games coming up. As we said, we're only on day 1 here at Y'all Stars. We have 3 more days of games here.
Yeah.
And we haven't even gotten to the Open Division and the Juniors yet. Those start tomorrow. Everything today is our main division. So, and we also have a Level 2 Juniors Expo this weekend, and we have the Mardi Brawl, which is our open our mashup game. Which is, if you've never watched Mardi Brawl, you are in for a treat. It is a favorite game of mine to call. I've called mashups all over the place, and I'm not being just simply biased because this is our mashup, but it's a lot of fun.
It's all right. You could be biased.
We bring in the Mardi Gras spirit, the South Louisiana spirit, and we have just a whole lot of fun with it. So tune into that. That's going to be on, I believe, Saturday. So tune in on that one. You'll see it on the schedule. That is prime time viewing. It's the final game we have that day, so it is must-see TV. So put your butt in your seat or wherever you're going to be watching the stream, at your stream party or whatever, load it up.
There you
You're
go.
going to have a fun time watching. Now, all the rest of the games, really. Once we get our juniors teams, we're going to put on a great show here in our round-robin style event for them. And we have some really great open division teams with mixed gender, so that will be a amazing side as well. I love about Y'all-Stars. We cover the spectrum as far as types of derby, types of flat track derby we have here for the weekend. We try to get everybody in to make it a huge event for whatever type of derby you're watching in the flat track variety.
Sure. Absolutely.
130, 159.
Fish was just doing a little housekeeping here, updating both teams.
So just under 2 minutes left to go. Soupy Whistle now goes, so we're going to get back to skating. Fleetwood Smack and Trekkie Monster will be your jammers. Remember, Smack is sitting on 3 penalties.
Yeah.
So got to still keep it.
Had a great second half of this bout.
Yep. It's Smack versus Trek. Who's gonna come out of this one now? As Trekkie goes to the inside.
Yeah, just getting turned away.
And Fleetwood Smack. You saw the frustration.
That hang-dong expression.
I got to do this again. Like this is that MORD defense has just been wearing them down.
Exactly. That's what Stevie Nicks looked like when she had to go out there with Lindsey Buckingham after the breakup. Like, I gotta with this guy.
I
gotta write another song.
But some great songs came out of that.
Yeah.
So
meanwhile, Trekkie Monster, Warp 9, right through the pack.
Engage.
Yeah. There's nothing
4
slowing
points.
Trekkie Monster down. This was an incredible second half of play from MORD.
4 points.
Yeah.
Up in the air.
Exactly. There are 4 points.
4 points.
What's incredible is that turnaround we saw right at the end of the half for MORD.
Yep.
They put a little thing together. They were able to tie it up, and that just set the
table.
table.
That momentum, they took that with them.
Sat down, and as the kids say, they ate.
They took the momentum with them for halftime and just literally skated away with it.
Absolutely. And we're down to the last 30 seconds of this game.
So there's about a 9-second differential between the period clock and the jam clock. So
well, we're gonna see this. They're gonna have to call a timeout in order to get this off.
If they get one more in, unless they really just hurry it up. But Jersey's got one. Jersey is gonna call their team timeout.
That's it.
So you call it, Jack. Stop
jam.
the clock. Yep, we're gonna have one last jam because literally nobody else can stop the game now except for the officials.
That's right.
So
Kerfuffle says they are here for every track reference.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Oh, I'm a Trekkie. I'm a sci-fi geek in general. I'm a equal opportunity sci-fi geek. I'll crank out any kind of reference I can. I'm also a Letterkenny geek, so if I can get a Letterkenny shot in there, I'm down for it. I know, right? What's up with that? I know, right? We got a skater with a 225 and Swamp Smasher. And you're not from Baton Rouge? Maybe you are. That would be a good callback. I like that.
You know what? We're gonna go find out.
Yeah, we're gonna make that happen. We're gonna find out the reasoning behind that, and we'll bring that up. We're gonna just enough to not make it bad, and just we want, because inquiring minds want to know.
Oh boy.
I was a reporter in my former life, so I used to track down people to get information all the time. I still do it in my current day job. It's not in the media. To be fair.
All right, here we go.
I also appreciate the by use.
Should be the final jam of this bout. There goes Riot. No, they're saying, unfortunately, you cut the track. And that's a fitting end to this bout.
That's going to be your nail in your coffin officially here. So.
And this is the way this bout should end, with the jammer in the box.
And not just a regular penalty. Apparently there was going to be a misconduct, so it's going to be a full minute sit.
Well, if you're going to conduct yourself, you might as well misconduct yourself.
It's going to be a full minute sit.
Yeah.
So that's going to give MORD just that much more time. They have the only jammer on track, Jack.
That's it.
Probably fouls right out, too.
That might.
Pushy cat. Going. Well, congratulations to Missouri Roller Derby MORD. They really did an incredible job in this second half playing their style of derby and controlling this narrative.
So that's going to bring us to an unofficial final, Jack. MORD 147 after an 8-point jam. Jersey, no points in that jam. 59 is a final score. So if this is going to hold up once we go official, and we have gone official now as that missile blows, MORD will advance in the main division. Jersey now 1-1 on the weekend, goes to the consolation bracket. Both teams will play again tomorrow. You can find your bracket online if you're keeping track of your bracketology to see who they'll be playing. We're going to get ourselves lined up. We're going to do MVPs in-house. Those will be posted online on the Y'all-Star social media, so find them there. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate our chat tuning in and joining up and giving us all kind of praise and giving these skaters all kind of praise because they deserve it. We are just your humble servants to talk about it, but we appreciate the love. Thank you to Hazenberg for producing us. Thank you to Evie and the stream team for putting us on camera. Not us, but the actual game. We're going to come back. I know they did. That's what I'm saying, but I'd rather the game, but still. Pallet Jack, thank you. Been an awesome game.
Absolutely.
We're going to be back here for our next game coming up.
Bipolar Rollers versus Salam.
Bipolar Rollers versus Salam Roller Derby. Oh, no, versus.
Next one's
Sorry.
Puerto Latino
I'll say, yeah, Fuego versus.
Illawa.
Versus Illawa. Yeah, Illawa played early today. Fuego's first game of the weekend.
That's right.
We're going to find out who wins that game and moves on in the main division. Be back in a little bit. So, again, Pallet Jack, thank you.
Thank you, PR.
I'm PR Armageddon, and we out.
Can you see me? I'm waiting to be discovered. Meet me where the untraditional is traditional. Dare to go bold? Come find me in Louisiana's Cajun Bayou.
They call it a sport, but we know better. It's a symphony of dedication, grit, and heart. Tuned to one another in a composition of chaos on a stage built for progress. Athlete-driven innovation from the first whistle to the final score. Every hit, every fall, every win, every loss, every team, every season, every body. We've got you covered.